All right. Oh, I forgot about that. You're going that way? Okay, I'll check out this way. Ooh, Birdie. Hello. Hi. Do you have any secrets for me? Share your wisdom as you sit on that with one foot. Oh, other birdie. Hello. Okay. What? Oh. Am I supposed to be in like investigative mode right now? Oh, a lighthouse. You know this? um. Oh. That's actually kind of nice looking chair. Okay, yeah, like this area, just sit down, look about, maybe not with those rocks right there. What is this? Oh, it's a whale. Dude, before I loaded in, I thought it was going to be a fetus. And I was like, okay, fetus statue, got you. No, that's a cute little whale carving. Carved from wood, it's a sort of toy that sailors made for their children. Wow, that's fun.
Someone is using the fireplace. I suppose that this is where old Winchester lives.
Yes, Winchester. Wow, I still can't jump. Okay. This is honestly a really nice view. Oh, wow. Okay, this during the day when it's like actual like leaves on the tree and all that, probably really nice. I want to have that there though. Have it like over here so you can really get a view. Like table here, chair, and then you just like drinks. View, incredible. But for real, how is that's like wood instead of burned down? That reminds me of this one movie or show. What what is it called? Where everything is like completely torn down, like everything destroyed. But then, like once a year or something, it's like nothing ever happened to it. Like it's fully restored, like it was never destroyed, like it went back in time to before that. What is that called? I know there's a horror movie where a town comes back to life and like kills everyone that comes to visit, and they're like supposed to be like a bunch of old hicks or whatever. That has Robert Englund in it. He's a really good actor. He's also in one of the Lake Placid movies. I think it's like the 6th one. No, was it the 5th? Maybe the 4th. Can't remember. But there was another one. And I can't recall what it's called. Huh. I wonder if that's the situation here. Maybe it's a video game I'm thinking of. No, it's a movie. Yeah, and like at the end, it's like, thank you. You helped us move on. Goodbye. And there's like a girl. Like a little girl. I don't know. Fuck, I can't remember. Ugh, I'll look it up later. Hey. You okay? I can't talk to you. Okay. Destroyed. Charles Hawkins.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
It is.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Yeah, you don't fucking say. Such a strange final resting place. No, not really. This is actually pretty common with the older homes. Like, there's a lot of, like, Victorian era homes where they bury their own on the property.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Okay.
Let's go to the mansion.
I'm not actually ready to go to the
Please
mansion.
give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Yeah.
Poor kid.
How old was it again? Move the hand. Okay, from 1913 to 1924. Oh, it's like... no. 11? Yeah, like 11 years old. Damn. What was he when he died? 83, 24, like about 40s. 41. 1892 to 1924. So about like 10 years younger. There we go.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Mm-hmm. People really liked her. That's good to know. Alright. You ready, bud? Damn, she really did like try and give you a Joker smile, huh? That sucks. Sorry. Let me grab this. No. Oh. Huh. I laid my, what? Huh? I laid me down and slept. I awakened for the Lord. Sustained me. Oh, I laid me down and slept. I awakened for the Lord sustained me. What the fuck? Hilltop house. Build. Okay, build. That's the word. In 1693 by Reverend John Wickwood. I laid me down, slept, I awakened for the Lord to sustain me. That is such weird fucking... I mean, I guess it's like direct translation. Then it's gonna
Bradley
do it like
was
that.
right. This place is much older than I imagined. But the architecture seems too recent.
I mean, you gotta think about the amount of times they've probably, like, rebuilt, restructured, and all that shit, you know? Like, that's bound to happen. What I don't get is why, in a town like this, they decided to go with... Oh, I mean, no, it makes sense. Kind of. Not really. They should have gone with brick. That would have been way more sturdier. I mean, this is sturdy, but it won't last long. And having to, like, constantly refix this shit. The pain. Because look at the walls here. Damage. And plus, that was before treatment. And they already got, like, that shit there. What am I doing? I'm not a fucking architect. I don't build shit. What do I know? Tree fell, okay. not gonna, like, comment on that? What's that up there? Huh. Okay. That's something. Got the spikes on the roof. I'm assuming for aesthetics, because it's not really, like... It's not... It's too spaced out to really do anything. Oh, door's locked. Oh, yeah. See? This shit. It gets under the wood and it just basically eats away at it. Or gets on it. It looks pretty though. What are you gonna do? Open up? I mean, yeah, you could.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Really? Just open the doorknob. I mean, it could be locked. Is it locked? Can I see through it? No. Like, if it's not locked, just like open it and just go like what and what. Oh, I don't know how to get up. This is made with stone. Okay, so this is made with stone too. I like saying, okay, I need a subject. What? No, I'm going back to judging. What is this shit? These people don't know how, like, you is 1600s. No, actually, fuck you. 1600s, Victorian era. Oh, wait, no, you're supposed to be able to climb through the window, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you put, oh, you could put, like, big potted plants there. Just put it through the window. Oh, okay, yeah. Have a little, like, set up. Water it. Okay. People in this town are weird. They have funny houses. That is interesting. Is this, like, where you, like, banish people? Or you have it as, like, a separate play area for the kids or adults? I hope this is a big-ass library. That'd be so cool. What is that up there? If it wasn't so rusted, honestly, I kind of like that. Okay, no, that being made of wood makes entire sense. I just want to judge these rich people.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Huh?
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
The sooner I
Yeah?
carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
I like the sound of that, but I have a better idea. You leave right now, and you never come back.
Silas! Pierce! In God's name, what are you doing?
Officer Bradley, this hood was trying to break into the mansion.
Do something, Bradley, or this story will have a nasty ending.
I vouch for him, Silas. He's working with us. We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
Impossible. I would have seen it.
Better safe than sorry. Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Okay then. I'll leave the key with you. You could have told me that earlier, Sonny.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Okay. I thought the other thing was like a dialogue option. Guess not. Okay. So that door's blocked up. Hey, can you use your axe over here, please? No, sir. Sir, please.
Pierce,
Sir.
shall we enter?
Okay. I will say, sometimes this game just feels rushed. Like they really just wanted... Actually, hold on. I want to look over here. Like, sometimes it just feels like it's a little undercooked at times. Especially with the dialogue in moments.
This gate is locked.
Yeah, it sure is. But I am curious to see the rest of it. Okay. And especially when the characters, when they talk, the lip sync is like so fucking off. And doesn't match with what they're saying, which... Can I grab that? What the hell do you mean I can't grab that? This is terrible. I'm kidding. What the fuck? Okay. So, it makes me curious what happened during, like, development for it to be what it currently is. But it came out in like 2018, and that wasn't always the like stuff before that, or at least game making wasn't always the greatest for them sometimes. Like some studios just, yeah, when it comes to their employees, they just was like, you know what? What? This is creepy as fuck. What are you doing? Why? Why was this necessary?
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather
that.
Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
Like, sometimes studios just didn't didn't treat their
I know a
employees
thing
that
or
great.
two about solitude myself.
Again, you're just assuming things. Like, maybe he has a car somewhere and he does travel down to town every once in a bit. Or he has visitors. You don't know this. And I mean, hell, he probably does end up doing that stuff sometimes. Because, like, look at these fucking stairs. Oh, that's kind of neat looking. Yeah. Imagine having to constantly walk up these. That's such a pain. But yeah, sometimes game studios just didn't treat their like employees that well, which sucks, you know?
Pierce, shall we enter?
Yes. Let's go.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property. Guarded by Silas Winchester, the old caretaker, still faithful to his employers. Keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me. I know the place.
Mm-hmm.
Who left this light on?
Why are the lights so weird? You say who left them on, I say who fucking... Huh, that looks neat. Oh, it looks like there's like a face there. That's actually kind of cool. Creepy. There's one upstairs.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
You really
What
need the
does this
lighter.
tell me?
I thought the place burned down. What the hell is that supposed to do? Looks like it's made of fabric. Oh no, it's a painting. Okay, so I have to interact with the hand first. Got you.
What kind of meat is this?
I don't know. It looks gross. Like some fucked up squid type deal? I say it looks gross because I have never seen shit that looks like that on the inside. You know what? Who am I to judge? I shouldn't. Maybe it tastes really good. Oh. You gonna try it?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
You're able to determine that by that? Oh, so now you know what Charles Hawkins looks like too. Okay. That broke.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Yep.
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door. Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Yeah, this place is covered in mold. Oh my god, that happened fast. Or not fast. Like, this place had to have been completely covered for like a good while. How long has she been dead?
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself.
Looks nice.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins posed like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? Okay.
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Really? You can't just walk over that? Alright.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Oh, no. Not this shit again. Alright.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
What is the point of this? I can't fucking see.
They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Okay, so looks like it was a domestic dispute. He shoved her. Based on this. The clock.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Okay. Now I have to play scavenger hunt on the next clue. Behind this. The fuck am I looking for? The fact that there's no painting on the wall? Okay.
If the painting I found on the docks
you,
really
dude.
came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Damn, it looks cool. Oh, god damn it, Cujo.
Did someone escape the fire?
One moment. Okay, neighbor's dog stopped barking. Interesting. Blinding.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
Where'd you get blood from? They like hit someone? Oh.
This was a fight. Someone fell here.
Flashing
A
light.
desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Based on the fact someone ran and all three of them are dead, it sounds like there's like a fourth party involved. Maybe someone broke in. Clues don't
Much
match.
of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
The bodies were displaced. Someone escaped the fire. The fire was caused by the lamp. The time of the fire doesn't match. The fire wasn't just an accident. Someone escaped the fire.
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it's gonna save. Yeah, because there's ash and all that. Were the bodies displaced?
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
Oh.
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization. By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
You don't know if someone had too much to drink. The bottle was on the floor. Like, does it not? I don't know.
I was under the
case.
impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas
Okay.
banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's... impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Yeah, you can't necessarily say when the clock had stopped because you don't know when. What if it's been broken for a while or some shit, or the battery went out? Who's the
Dr. Fuller?
doctor?
A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. So, excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
So be it. Let's move on.
Not to mention a fire isn't gonna, like, stop a fucking clock, would it? That doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna... That, you don't know. You don't know how... how can you say someone had too much to drink when you don't know that the full... You make a lot of fucking assumptions for shit that you don't really know all the variables to. Like, yeah, he could have been drinking, but at the same time, was it because... like, you don't know, like, how long they've had the bottle and shit. And I just... or if they just pulled it out. And also saying that, like... we know there's a fourth person, but you automatically assume it was the partners, like, feuding. Like, what if it wasn't that? What if she was getting attacked and he was trying to, like, whoever that fourth party was, you know? And he had, like, to... because even in the kitchen, I don't know. There's, like... I mean, it's very possible that there was a domestic dispute, but also you don't know everything that's going on, dude. It seems like a fire was caused by the lamp. There's so much...
I suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
Okay, you can't say the fire wasn't... okay, wasn't just an... okay, wording. It's the wording. Would the bloodstains even still be noticeable with the...
I found a bottle
Don't
of whiskey.
question
Empty.
Well,
Yeah,
that must have
doesn't
been
mean
a
anything.
loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
Yeah, like, true. Also, what if there was, like, barely anything in the bottle left, and you're like, well, I don't want to, like, dirty a glass, so I will just, like, drink what's left.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
What the fuck? The couple had a fight. This is arson. This is a crime of passion. What? How about... it seems... okay, maybe there wasn't a fourth party. Well, no, they died in a fire. Based on the report, all three had died in a fire is what was said. And they were, like, all buried. Maybe there's a body... well, he saw them being carried out, so it's... all of this evidence points to me, in my unprofessional opinion, that there was a fourth party involved and that caused the disturbance. Like someone broke in, possibly, like, and like they're rich people, so it makes sense like someone would break and going through like prohibition and all that shit, and like it's a town of scarcity too, and there's like gang activity and all that shit, and because of the fact that like that eventually just is because of desperation. So someone got desperate. You already know there's Cat, fucking Joker, like harassing people and all that shit. Maybe someone owed Cat money. And we're like, okay, I'm gonna break into this rich people's home where I know the paintings are worth a lot because that was very common knowledge. And steal one that I think would be work best, or just take their fucking money and get out here, or pay back this person I owe money to. And things went south. They were trying to be sneaky about it, or they decided to break in, hold person ransom or some shit. Hold them, or not hold them ransom, but try and like rob them, move them to a secondary location, and then fight occurred, I guess. I don't know. That's that. And Lantern thrown because like, let's say they got into a fight with like the person, or like just, there's so many fucking variables and there's so many options that could have fucking happened. And you're just, no, not arson. Passion. Oh my god, I don't want to go with any of these. God damn it, Eddie. Oh, fucking, it's crime of passion.
I
This is
suspect a
frustrating.
crime of passion.
You sure of that?
No.
There's only one way to be sure.
Really?
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
You're joking, right? We've already disturbed so much. It's like, the thing was here. So they left this way. But they tilted that in front of it. What? So that means they had to have, like, ran out this way. Okay, so that makes me think that it looks like the fire started over here and eventually moved all the way over to this way. Eddie, you're not a very good detective. Like, yeah, I'm not... Yeah, so I'm frustrated.
This door is locked.
Oh, yeah? Sure is. Oh, that's pretty. Is that like an opening in front of the stairs? Okay, that's actually a little weird. This collection of medical knowledge and okay, yeah. Thanks. Oh, yeah, let's see. Is there Pierce? Oh, do I have when? When improved by objects discovered in the environment. Okay. We'll go with where's lockpicking? No, does it not? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, and this just tells me about. Gotcha. Wait, these people are grayed out. Does that mean other people could end up getting grayed out? Okay, sanity. Is there anything? No. Okay. That looks pretty. Why did only the one room burn? But not the rest of the house? Why are there random wood planks on the fucking walls like that? Uh,
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
I mean, I guess. How do you know they're the same bandages? They all go to the same fucking doctor, dude. You come up with a lot of silly assumptions sometimes.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Sing it! Eddie, you really are a killjoy. You just burn your hand on the lighter? Something that can happen. By holding it like that. It's not a match. Can that happen with lighters? Like, you know what? It's metal. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
This door is blocked from the outside.
Okay, I can see why it's blocked how it was outside, because it swings open that way, not inward. Okay, alright. I'll give you that. Okay. Such tall bookshelves. What's this?
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
You should pocket that. That is fucking cool. Audio? What? Okay, she really liked painting her family. Yeah, she's really good at that. Wow. Fun. That checks out.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
It was. Huh. Okay.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Okay, again, how do you keep... Never mind. Yeah, I can't interact with that either. It's very... Really no commentary? Oh my god, the books all over the place. On the stairs, just left about. Yeah, you gotta turn it on? What is the point of that? Is that... Okay. Can I turn off other lamps too? No. What? Okay. That's fine. Turn it on, because there's reason for it, right? Why do they all have like that weird smoke to them? Ooh, eyes bleeding? Party. Okay. Okay. That is a fancy ass chandelier. I can't wait to see it fall on someone. I mean, a big ass library like this is kind of fucking cool, I won't lie. Oh.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
I guess. How can you tell what it is? Is that a skull? Huh. He mean mugged by that fucking bust. Oh, those are broken. Okay. Oh, you can
Crowbar.
pick that up, huh?
Could prove useful.
What? No to the door. Ugh, okay. Eddie, put the light away. Thank you. You don't need it out. It's bright enough. Oh, no. There we go.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Are there more books I can read? 1962. Oof.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
You know what? 1962, that explains a lot.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
A rare edition of Jules Verne's novel. Fun. Am I supposed to be looking at like all the bookshelves to like find out more shit? Okay. Aha. Really?
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Hecate? You mean Hecate? Hecate?
Greek mythology.
Hecate.
Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, no, you. I can no longer find my clientele. Hmm. What a painting. Oh, that's the same painting that was downstairs before. Interesting. Okay. Can I fall down? Ugh, invisible wall? Oh, that's... Oh, I couldn't even go up the stairs if I wanted to. Okay. That's fine. They don't want us disturbing anything. Ooh. That looks fun.
Locked.
Locked. Oh, the kid was in here. How sweet.
The boys' room.
No. Don't fucking make me. Alright, what am I hunting down now to get flashbanging by? Another clock! Oh, it stopped at the exact same time, didn't it? No. Oh, yo. Kid was having the visions too, like his mom. Not the book. You gotta look at the toys first.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Maybe he was just playing a game, something he learned from like a history book or some shit.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
I mean, maybe, but also the kid was 11. What if he was reading it himself? Oh, I had an original copy of this book. Well, not an original copy, but a copy of it. That had like the older school things.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
It seems really common for the family, or for people in town, though.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Hold on. What? Is this like some weird superpower you have or some shit? Where did those fucking pictures even come from? Okay, Eddie. You know, some things are just left unexplained with you. But, you know, maybe the kid has, like, hardcore nightmares or night terrors. So that's usually common with, like, abuse. Well, no, not the night terrors or nightmares, but I mean drawings like that or some shit. Can be. That could be possible that the kid is, like, undiagnosed, some other shit. Great. Okay. That's such a lucky guess. Oh, it's abuse.
What will her room reveal about her?
I'm kidding.
This padlock is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Then why do we have a crowbar when we can't use it?
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Damn. Apparently, you can't live without them after taking them. That's kind of fucked. Really? Okay. Really? So only... Okay. You know what, Eddie? That is fine. If you want to be like that. Alright, let's check. Hey, there's smudge on that painting. Party. They're all facing the same.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Damn. Wish I could sell paintings for that much.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Okay, why is it certain drawers I can't open at all, but also some I can, and there's just fucking nothing in them?
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Despite what happened, why do you just assume? You never know, dude. Fate brought us together, and forever it will find us. Charles Hawkins scribbled a... Okay.
The door is blocked on the other side.
That's the padlock. Gotcha. Alright.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Wait, why do you assume it was her? What if it was the husband? Was this her office? I mean, yeah, that checks out was her office. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I don't know nothing.
Bradley? Is that you?
I mean, those are scratch marks, so I don't think so. Hey, Officer Bradley, you still down here? Ooh, okay. You got that crowbar? Because I think we're gonna need it. So those are scratch marks.
Is anyone there? You! Stop!
Run! There we go. I need to start running.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
Let's
This door
get him.
was closed earlier. Where did he go?
Oh, it's a secret bookcase.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
What?
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Okay, so how do they know that this shit works and how it works? What the fuck? Okay, so North America, Mexico, the alien? What the fuck? Okay. Like, hill? I don't know.
Doesn't work. Seems like this came from a log.
Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Orpheus the season. Spirit. Northern sad fate. What is eating these bees? Tuesday. 49 north, 61 west. Ah, shit. There's like. They all started with that. Okay, girl. What the fuck? I told them that I only feared God. No. In love. Okay. Oh. So. They didn't actually catch a whale. Again, what is the point of that?
It looks like an old seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Okay, so both, and it's supposed to be the Scylla, I think. So it would be North America, about here. Where dark water is, and okay, stop that.
Doesn't work. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Be the line.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Yeah, you don't say. Okay, so it has to be when the 33 and 53 west. 33 and 53 west.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Be like slightly off. Dark water there. Be like about here. Are you fucking kidding?
Doesn't work.
I'm taking a picture of this shit. And it doesn't help that the globe is like kind of hard to fucking read. Like, where the hell am I? Okay, let's see. So, does it even match up with the globe that well? So dark water is like about right here. Wait, are those numbered? But that's not numbered, right? Is it? No? What? It's 45, 41. No. What? It's 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 30? 30? Where's 33?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
I think the numbers are stupid and wrong. Maybe I'm just bad with maps. There's South America. Where's USA? No.
Doesn't work.
You took
I
my
must have
earbud up.
missed something.
Maybe it's where dark water starts. Be like about there. No,
Doesn't
wrong
work.
button.
I must have missed something. Doesn't work.
Oh my god, there it is.
Looks like it worked.
Well
That-
done, Pierce.
Dude, that guy is gone by now.